Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of the Carter Hour via the Webcam. I know I haven't really uploaded any other footage, but day 18, no, day 19. It's day 19, just a little after day 19. No cigarettes and vaping. And so I've just been doing the vaping. I got a couple of e-juices that are really not so good. Um, One is the caramel corpse. If you like that kind of thing, I'm not big into it. And the other one, and I've heard a lot of other Charlie's juices are good, but they're more towards like, peanut butter jelly type of deal. And this is a Charlie's custard. This is Charlie Noble. Um, Not a big fan. They're both made in the USA. My favorites are Belle Isle, which I'm completely out of. Millionaire, which I'm completely out of. Vape which is, I believe that is, who is this made by? I'm assuming Vape and Detroit Rock Candy. All right. Now, Detroit Rock Candy and Millionaire and Belle Isle are all made here in Michigan. So, cheers to those guys. Really like those juices. The first couple ones I showed you, not too big of a fan. However, I did go back up to the 6 milligram nicotine. I do that. I wanted to get those. Kind of to break me of the habit of these flavors so they didn't go dull on me. But I wanted to show you today is this. This is a Indulgence Mutation X V4. Okay. And this is a dripper. This is RDA. Yeah, I believe that's the correct terminology. My friend actually picked this one up the same day I did, and we didn't even talk about it, which is quite crazy. But I just want to give you guys a quick video on this. This is what they call an RDA, and what it is you pull the cap off and you drip your liquids in there. I have a dual coil setup, dual coil 10 wrap, coming out to 0.63 ohms. So I'm going to go ahead and drip some fluid. It does make a hell of a cloud. You don't need to drip a lot, just enough to get the coil wet. Make sure you got good cotton in there too. Cotton bacon is either that or Japanese organic cotton, non-bleached. It's what you want to use. I've seen some people, they've actually taken regular cotton and boiled it and got all the crap out of it, but cotton bacon's not that expensive, and it comes in, kind of comes like bacon, like you would get a pack of bacon. But here, I'm going to give you a rip on this. You want to prime it first. I keep the air holes in the bottom opened up all the way. The only thing I don't like about this is when you put the oil in there, it starts to come out the air holes. So I'm not a big fan of this. This one's kind of messy, but it does really give you a nice vape. So I'm going to prime it. Priming it means you suck on it before you hit the button. All right, that one wasn't so good. Let me take the wattage up here. Can't believe I have a Canthal coil in here too, so that's based on wattage, not like a nickel coil where it's based on temperature. That's a nice relaxing vape, especially if you got a flavor in there that you really like. With a dripper, and I don't know if I'm using the correct terminology, but these videos are for people that are starting like me. Okay, what I'm going through, and hopefully what you guys can, I'm experimenting with this stuff, and when you guys go out and actually get your own setup, that I'm telling you, hey, this was great for a while, but then I had to move to this. Well, the dripper is great, full flavor. Um, it's just the Mac Daddy of vaping. That's all I can say. I mean, tanks are good. This Phantom tank is great. You build the right coil for it. So far, my friend built a really good coil for it, but then the taste went out the door the next day. It's great for in the car, but if I'm at home, I'm hitting this dripper real hard. And you can put a single coil in here. I did a dual 10 wrap twisted Canthal 28 gauge, and it's good. It's really good. And I'll go ahead and I'll drip some more and give you guys a couple more puffs on it. But I'll tell you, the only downfall, the only complaint I have about this is the air holes at the side, and the well, the liquid well is not really that big, so you're not going to get a lot of liquid in there. But if you wick it right, you get your cotton in there just right, get nice thick pieces of cotton, it'll hold quite a bit of liquid in there. I think I can get 8 tokes off this before I have to really refill it, but I like to do it every 4, I think. Depending on, it really depends on the juice, and it depends on your coil in there too. If you're really sizzling that juice, you're going to have to drip a lot more. So, I mean, you know, honestly, you can and what it does is it actually makes any kind of bad smelling, not so good juice actually taste a little bit better on the dripper versus the tank, the sub tank. And so I just wanted to show you guys again, this product is Indulgence Mutation X version 4. Strongly recommend, especially for you guys starting out. When you do it, there's coils that, I think there's a coil that comes with it. Let's see what comes with it. No coils. Okay, so you get no coils in this. It's not like a tank where you get a factory coil. So you're going to have to either buy a coil or build a coil. Now, building a coil is not hard at all. Very easy. You get yourself a jig set. Jig sets, let me show you what that is. Now, it didn't come with 2 screwdrivers. It came with 1. This is a jig set. Pick it up in any vape store. And you can actually make your coils on there. Some people use screwdrivers. Just depends. Depends on how much patience you have. The jig set's pretty good. Works pretty well. The only thing, sorry about that. My computer likes to make noises when I'm doing videos. The only thing that a newcomer is not going to want to start on making coils out of, especially if you don't have a temperature controlled unit, is using Nye 200. Okay, nickel coil. You don't want to make a nickel coil just yet. Get to learn how to make coils. Get yourself a good mod, something that's temperature controlled, maybe with the SX chipset or some other reliable temperature controlled chipset. The reason is nickel, if it's not in a controlled environment, it can leach. And you can look all that stuff up online. I'm not very educated on it myself. I'm building more Canthal coils. I have built a couple of nickel coils, but for you newbies out there, I would either recommend buying just a Canthal coil if you don't really know a lot about it, or getting yourself familiar with Canthal. Canthal is simply a temperature controlled coil, or not temperature controlled, but a wattage control coil. So you won't have to worry about any kind of leaching or anything off a Canthal coil. On a Nye 200, there is that potential. Probably not likely, but again, if you're starting off, learn about the coils if you want to start building your coils. But Canthal is a pretty safe coil to build. Just make sure you know your resistance, your Ohm's laws, things like that. When you're building your coil, if you don't feel comfortable building a coil but you want to drip, buy yourself a pre-made coil already. It's already been measured out in resistance. It's already gonna, it's gonna go in there. It'll change a little bit, but you know, I really like the dripper. I can't say enough about it. So, anyways, day 19. Quit smoking. Still been hard. It has. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I do think about it occasionally, but that's why I got the 6-nic liquids, because I want to stay smoke free. No reason to put 4,400 and something odd chemicals in your body. Maybe it's 5,000 now. But, I mean, if you think about it, and I will tell you, vaping is going to cost you a lot of money up front. But afterwards, you're going to feel better. I feel like my anxiety has dropped. I think smoking caused a lot of my anxiety. But I really, you can turn it into some kind of hobby where you can build crazy coils. You go on, other channels on YouTube. There's Rip Trippers and some other people on there that will help you build the coils that you want to build, or they'll do some reviews on tanks and atomizers. I'm just simply giving you the amateur review of the Mutation Axe version 4. Delicious. So anyways, I know this is not a vape channel. I'm not turning this into the vape channel, but I just kind of want to give you guys an update. Also, I want to let you guys know, and I appreciate some of you guys that watch my really ultra long, boring videos. I'm not trying to be boring on YouTube. I am a little pimple on YouTube's ass, okay? But I appreciate, I believe today is 529 subscribers, so I appreciate you guys subscribing. It really does mean a lot. That's why I do these videos. Hoping to help somebody out there. I feel like I was born to help people on the interwebs, and it's easier for me to do a video instead of doing like a blog or something. I guess blogs are dead now anyways, but it's just been very difficult for me lately to do other videos. I've ran out of ideas. I don't know where to go from here. You can only do so many videos of the Grand Marquis. You can only do so many videos of car washing products. You can only do so many videos of an Impala. There's no cool things about my videos. Other than, maybe somebody hasn't seen the inside of an Impala at night before and they thought that was quite cool. I actually looked on YouTube and I don't think there was any other night views of inside a 2015 Chevy Impala, so I believe my video was the first one, if there hasn't been already one made. But here's the thing, I mean, I guess I'm not a humor type of guy. I'm just trying to make a video. I'm trying to do this YouTube thing, and so I guess I just haven't been really motivated a lot lately to do the videos like I'd like to do. I'd like to do a little intro. But one thing about my channel is that everything that you see on my channel is real. It is true. It's not reality TV like Kid Behind a Camera and McJugger Nuts or whatever his name is. My shit is real. Okay, telling you about vaping. I'm telling you, hey, I got the Impala. This is what I like about it. This is what I don't like about it. It's more like amateur reviews and doing some, fixing, DIY type, bullshit out there. But I'm just trying to keep it real and trying to quit the smoking. And when it starts to taste a little bit strong, a little bit burnt, that means you got to drip it again, just to let you know. But yeah, so I mean, simply, I'm just trying to keep it real here for you folks. I know that keeping it real doesn't get subscribers, but what you gonna do? Anyways, so I'll leave you with this, another 16-minute video. I'm leaving it unedited, but I appreciate everybody that subscribes, drops a comment. It really does mean a lot. I enjoy responding to the comments that I can, and coming up with if anybody has any questions or anything of the sort, appreciate you guys sending those over, questions. If you try to send me a private message, I don't check those a lot on YouTube, so the best things to do is go ahead and just leave a comment on the video somewhere, and I'll try to get to it as soon as possible. Sometimes it indicates to me up on the right-hand corner that I have a message, or I have a new comment. Sometimes it doesn't. Lately, it's been kind of goofy, but anyways, happy vaping, everybody. 19 days. So, take care. See ya.